Guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. Yeah. Other day, we have seen at the rate query method for bulk operations. That means the queries that are manipulating zero or more records. Select operation only. Today, I am going to discuss at the rate query method for single row operation. The query that is going to manipulate only one record at a time. At maximum, only one record at a time. Is that clear, guys? Okay, guys. Select operation. Select operation. Single row operation. Nice, guys. If the single row select operation, selecting all column values of query. Entity query means selecting all column values of a record. Then what? Just T, guys. Just T. That means T is entity object. Entity object should be taken as the return type. Entity object should be taken as return type. Suppose, according to our example, what is that? Corona vaccine object. Yes, guys. Next, scalar query. Scalar query. Selecting specific multiple properties. Multiple column values. Selecting specific multiple column value. Here is interesting, guys. Very, very important. Returns object. Object class object pointing to object array. This is different, bit different. Please focus. Object class object pointing to object array. Basically, you will get object and that internally points to object class object array. That internally points to object class object array. Suppose you selected two properties. Come on. This will point to first property value. This will point to second property. If you select three properties, yeah, this object class object points to object array. Object class object points to object array having three elements. Simply having three elements. Got it or not? Yes. This is my 0th element. This is my second first element. Okay. This is object class object. Yes. Now here one more object will be there. Here one more object will be there. Okay, guys. Scalar query. Selecting specific single column value. Single column value. And then what you will get? Object representing that property or column value. Like wrapper object, string object, come on, and other objects. Object representing specific single value. This is object, just object, guys. Okay, what is this object array? This is entity object. Array, other day we discussed same thing for bulk operation. But today I am discussing same thing for single row operations. Are you understanding my statement? Okay. So this is the twist. You will get object pointing to object array. This is only thing. Remaining are guessable, right? Remaining all are guessable. Object pointing to object array is the extra thing. Remaining all purely guessable, guys. Purely guessable. Okay. Now let's come to iCorona repo. Select queries performing. Come on, guys. Select query performing bulk operations. Okay, select query performing single row operations. Select query performing single row operation. Now listen. First entity query giving single row. Entity query giving single row. Now listen. Public. Sir, already find by ID method is there. Now what is need of taking this one? Who knows? Who knows? In your table, other unique columns are there. Based on that, you want to get the record. Because find by ID, get one, get by ID, all these are there to give the record only based on ID value, primary key column value, right? No, I want to get the same single record based on other unique column values of the table. So that time, the get query method giving single row are useful or not? Definitely useful, no doubt in that. So public corona vaccine. Search vaccine by Okay, search vaccine by, come on guys. Okay, in our table, such column is not there. Let us assume name is like that. Actually, name should be unique name now. Search vaccine by name. In our column, we don't have anything that is having unique constraint, guys, because all places we are maintaining duplicates. But if at all there, come on, guys. Search vaccine by name, string name. Search vaccine by name, string name. Okay. Now you listen carefully. At the rate query, tell me, select entire row, select. Okay, logic alias name. If you want to get alias name, go for it. No, you don't want to write select, directly start from corona vaccine, where where name is equal to colon name. Name is equal to colon name. Oh, that's a column name. Property name is what? Name only, na? Yes, name is equal to column name, but make sure that named parameter is not disturbing what? This one. Okay. Rename vaccine name, vaccine name. Yeah, we open the table and we'll make sure that we'll make sure that we have one or other uniqueness in the name column. Yes, guys. Name. If you observe very carefully, Smutnik is repeated 2 times, but remaining all places name is having what? Uniqueness only with one or other extra letters, right? Okay. Here Smutnik 1 is there. Smutnik 1, right. Pfizer, Moderna 1, that's fine. Say refresh, guys. Okay, committed successfully. Vaccine name is taken, guys. Now go to interface. That is not table name, guys. This is array. These are HQL queries, HQL or JPQL queries. These are not table names, please. These are the class names and property names. Yes, guys. Okay, let's go for it. Public list, not list. Public entity. What is the entity? Return type corona vaccine. Yes, single record now. We can even think about going for optional, boss. We can even think about taking optional. Optional also you can take, your choice. Okay. If you are interested, you can go for optional object also, boss. Okay. Optional corona vaccine. Let me check. Optional corona vaccine, guys. Optional corona vaccine. Yes, Java. Done, guys. Here also I will take optional corona vaccine, fetch vaccine by name, string name, fetch vaccine by name, string name. Here is my service IMPL, guys. Fetch vaccine by name. Now tell me. Return corona report dot search vaccine by name. Okay, that's fine. What is there in the client application, boss? I mean to say runner class. Okay, now tell me here. Optional corona vaccine. OPT is equal to service dot fetch action by name Smoothnik. Okay, Smoothnik. If OPT dot is present, if it is available, sysout OPT dot get. This is anyhow two string method is there. Else, okay, not found. Record not found. Else record not found. That's it, guys. Nothing else. Okay. Corona test runner was. Yes. We are getting a single record or not? This time we are getting single record. Did you notice this, guys? Okay. Did you observe this? Sir, if by mistake, if this query is returning more than one record, then you may get exception, guys. Then you may get what? Exception indicating expected single row, but it is returning more than one row. Like, let me test. I too never experimented that. Okay, I'll make sure that Smoothnik is there twice. I'll make sure that Smoothnik is there twice. It is not returning single record, it is returning what? More than one record. But setup is there for single record. We have taken setup for single record only. Yes. See, guys, non-unique result exception. We are expecting what? It was not overriding nothing. It is giving exception. What is that? Non-unique result exception. This method is designed to have one record, but it is giving more than one record. Are you getting my point, guys? Come on. Okay. Single row entity query example. Single row entity query example. entity query example. Single row entity query example. Yeah, there are some points to understand. Where guys, in repository interface, we should declare like this in repository interface. Yes, in repository interface, this is the story, guys. Nice. Okay, single row entity query example, guys. This is in repository interface. Okay. Now, question number one. Question number one. Okay. Why should we go for? Why should we go for at the rate query method? Query method that gives single row. That gives single row when we have direct find by ID or get by ID, or get one methods directly in methods when you have in repository interfaces, predefined repository interfaces. Yes, guys. Yeah, guy. Answer. The predefined methods are the predefined methods in predefined repository interfaces. Come on, guys. In predefined repository interfaces. Are you getting my point there? In predefined repository interfaces, take ID value, nothing but PK column value as the criteria value, condition value to get that single row, but we can design the above single row entity query. Come on, guys. The above single row entity query by taking other unique column values, of DB table as the criteria or condition value. Okay, guys. I think you understood this point, guys. Come on. Right. Fine. So that's why if someone says, find by ID is there now, why should I go for it? So requirements, boss, based on the requirements. I think you convinced for the reason, guys. Okay. Now, now let's take scalar query giving specific multiple column values of single row, specific multiple column values of single row. Yeah, this time observe, return type you should take as object only, but while processing you should get object array from it. Okay, guys. Now tell me, search vaccine data by okay, name. I'm trying to take the name. Acha, one more thing, 1 minute before writing this. If these methods found more than one record, then we get not there. Then we get, what's the exception, guys? Non-unique result exception. Query did not return unique result. It has written 2. Okay, guys. Yeah, now listen. Search vaccine data by name, string name. Search vaccine data by name, string name. Yes. Now listen. Select name, comma, company, comma, country. Name, comma, company, comma, country from corona vaccine, where name is equal to vname. Where name is equal to vname. I'm trying to get specific multiple column values. Yeah, if you want, you can take ID also as the criteria, or some other unique column as the criteria. It's not like this, we should take this only. Okay. Public object search vaccine data by name, guys. Right. Now listen. Okay. Go to this place. Public. Here also object fetch vaccine data by name. String name. Let's see the implementation, guys. Let's see the implementation. Come on. Okay. Okay. Corona report dot search vaccine data by name. Okay. Runner class here, guys. Runner class here, guys. Runner class here, guys. Single record. We are going to get object array. Fine. Okay. Object is equal to mm, object is equal to service dot get action data by name Smoothnik. Get vaccine data by name Smoothnik. Okay, now listen. Yeah, this we have to do typecasting, boss. This we have to do typecasting. Are you getting my point? Yes. Now listen. This we have to do typecasting, boss. Now listen. Object details array. Object array of data. Object array. Okay, OBJ. I'm just doing typecasting, boss. Basically, it is referring to object array, guys. So that's why I'm going for a typecasting here. Okay. So once we got the array, we know that. Once we got the array, we can go for enhanced for loop or stream API plus for each method. Anything we can do it. So right now we'll go for enhanced this one, guys. Okay. Otherwise, single array na, we can print directly also. But if you are not aware of how many columns you are selecting, better to go for array kind of thing. For object value colon details, object value colon details, sysout val plus, that's it. Val plus. I want to print them horizontally, nothing else. That's why I'm not using println. I'm just printing them horizontally. Okay, let's see, guys. Object array is coming on. Oh, using parameter for method. Okay, okay. Vname, vname. Vname, vname, nothing else. Still error. Non-unique result. Yes, I too agree that this time problem is this one. Smoothnik is there twice, guys. We are expecting single row, right? We are expecting single row, but Smoothnik is there twice. Okay, last time problem. Okay, and now listen. Come here. Non-unique result. Yeah, see, guys. Smoothnik, Smoothnik, Russia, Russia. Three columns. Yeah, this is the next one is log message, guys. Don't think much. Next one is log message. Uh, sys out. Now I'm printing new line. Next one is a log message. Now no problem. We are going. We are getting specific multiple column values. Are you noticing it, guys? Smoothnik, Rusi, Russia. Rusi, Russia. I hope you understood this. Okay, right. 1 minute. So single row scalar query example. Okay, selecting specific multiple column values. Selecting specific multiple column values of the DB table. Code in repository. Code in repository. Right, guys. code in service interface. Code in service IMPL class. All right. So why are you giving all the things? Are in the client application somewhat difference is there, typecasting, other stuff. That's why I'm forced to give remaining things also. Yes. Arrays are objects. So arrays are objects. Shashbhushan ja first try to know basics. Arrays are objects internally, right? So any object can be referred by object class reference variable. What is the great thing in that? Code in runner class. Sir, how an object points to object array? Arrays are objects and any object can be referred by using java.lang.object class reference variable. Possible or not? Right. Code in runner class. Yes, here is the code in runner class. Super boss. Code in runner class, guys. Copy this, paste it. No, you cannot write object array. You should write object pointing to object array. It's basically object pointing to object array. You cannot write object array directly. Okay. Internally points to object array. Internally points to object array. Internally points to object array. Having multiple specific column values. Having multiple specific column values. Multiple specific column values. Okay. Yeah, we can do typecasting code in single line itself. For clarity purpose, I have done like that. Okay. Code in runner class, guys. I think this code is not required now. This code is not required here. Okay. Arrays are objects in Java. So the reference variable of java.lang.object class can refer any array. Can refer any array. Understanding my point there? Okay. Harit 4A3, single row, multiple specific column values. Why it is not useful? Tell me. Single row, multiple specific column values. First, get into the subject, my dear. Yesterday we have taken bulk operations selecting multiple specific column values. This is single row, multiple specific column values. Understanding my point there? Okay, right. Your object array to get multiple specific column values of single record. Yesterday we have, other day we have taken list object array. That is multiple column values of multiple records. This is what? Single record, multiple specific column values. Please get up from the sleep and be active in the classroom. Someone is saying, what's the use of it? So other day what we discussed is list object array. Check it out. Other day what we discussed is list object array. What the point? Yes. Fine, boss. Next one, Mr. Harit, are you realized the fact? Did you realize the fact? Next one, scalar query giving. Array, I'm trying to give all scalar query giving specific single column value. Scalar query giving specific single column value based on the conditions, boss. Okay, now tell me, get vaccine country by name. Get vaccine country by name. Okay, that's it. Get vaccine country by name. Array, this country is a string. You can directly take string, boss. Select. Okay. Select string array. Select country from corona vaccine where name is equal to vname. That's it. Where name is equal to vname. Okay. Always remember this statement in your mind, guys. List object array. List object array. Tell me. Okay. Specific multiple column values of multiple records. Specific multiple column values of multiple records. Come on. Only object array. Only object array. Specific multiple column values of single record. Of single record. Now you understood the difference? Okay. So here also. Here also. Tell me. Listity or distentity. Okay. Multiple records. For multiple records. Only TR optionality. For single record. This is for single record. Yes, guys. Now come back. So here what is there? String. Why string? Because what I am selecting is country. Country type is what? String. Okay. Search vaccine country by name. String vname. Done. Public string. Fetch vaccine country by name. String name. Okay. Go for implementation, guys. Go for implementation, guys. Next one. What is that? Corona report dot search vaccine by name. Country by name. That's it. Okay. Now we go to runner class. Now you simply go to runner class. Done, boss. You go to runner class. Okay. string country, otherwise directly print it, guys. What is there in that? Sysout service dot fetch country by name Smoothnik. That's it, guys. Now you see the application now. Here is the Russia, guys. Here is the Russia. Are you comfortable, boss? Come on. Yes. Here is the message, Russia. Here is the message, Russia. System.out.println service.fetch vaccines by country name. Smoothnik, guys. Easy. We are getting one country name, one record, guys. One column value. See, I'm trying to cover all permutation and combination so that when such requirement comes, okay, such requirement comes, you never be panic, boss. That's what I'm trying to do. Nothing else. Okay, fine. Example code on example code on example code on okay, query giving single column value of single column value of single record, single column value of single record. Yes, code in repository, code in repository interface. Yes, guys. Code in repository interface. Oh, now tell me. Code in service interface. Code in service interface. Here is my service interface. Code in service IMPL class. Code in service IMPL class. Next, code in runner. Code in runner class, guys. Code in repository, code in service interface, code in service IMPL class, code in runner class. Are you getting my point, guys? Come on. Yes. With these, all permutations and combinations are over, guys. Right. Now time has come to go for okay, aggregate functions. Yes, JPQL even support aggregate functions, guys. We can work with aggregate operations. Okay. HQL, JPQL. Supports aggregate operations. Aggregate operations like, yeah, in count star can be there. In the normal query, star is not allowed. Max, min, average. Come on. Okay, average. Okay, average and etc. Okay, many aggregate functions, whatever aggregate functions you studied in SQL, yes, happily you can work with them. Sum is there, we can use all the things. Okay, guys. All these things return single value, no doubt in that. Okay. We'll take a small example first. Okay. Now aggregate functions, guys. Aggregate functions. Aggregate functions. Now listen. Public long. Long you can take, into you can take. That's up to you. Not a problem. Okay. Get. Get. Vaccines count. Get vaccines count. No condition. I don't want to apply any condition, guys. At the rate query, select count to star. Yes, here star can be there. From select count to star from corona vaccine. Not a problem, guys. Yeah, this is the code in this one. Interface got vaccines count corona vaccine. Okay, fine, boss. Interface. Public long fetch vaccines count. Fetch vaccines count. Done, boss. Here is my IMPL. Fetch vaccines count. Corona report dot. Corona report dot. Get vaccines count. Done. Okay. For aggregate functions, guys. This is for aggregate functions. Now tell me. Sysout. Vaccines count. Service fetch vaccines count. That's it, guys. Let's run it. 8 vaccines are there. In the table, how many records are there? 8 records are there. It's working or not working? Definitely. Come on. Right. Fine. 1 minute. Before going to that, come here. List property type object. Property type object. For what purpose, guys? Forgetting single column value from multiple records. From multiple records. Come on. For getting single column values from multiple records. Yes. Now tell me. Property type object. Property type object. For getting single column value of single record. For getting single column value of single record. Everyone getting my point there or not? Right, guys. So HQL or JPQL support aggregate functions, guys. Now let me write one more thing, then I will give both together. Right. Now listen. I want to deal with multiple aggregate operations at a time. That too based on the condition. That too based on the conditions. Public. Then I have to take object array. Why object array? Indirectly, single row, multiple column values, right? Array one count star result, sum result, max result, min result. Come on. Max result, min result. We have to take like this. Public object array. Tell me here, what is this? Get vaccines. Okay, public object array. Get vaccines data. Get vaccines aggregate data. What data? Aggregate data. Aggregate data. Now tell me, aggregate data by what? By some condition, by country. By country. String country. Otherwise, by country means we'll get maybe less record. By price range. Yeah, price range. Double min. Double min comma double max. Double min comma double max. Now come here, guys. Get the rate query. Select count star comma max price comma. Come on, guys. Min price comma sum price comma. Come on, guys. Sum price comma average price comma average price. Are you listening my statement, boss? Average price. Any other aggregate functions are there? Those things. From corona vaccine. Where? Okay. I think price is a property name and it should be in lowercase. You are right. Price. 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 Here is property name. It should be in lowercase. Where? Max price where? Tell me. Price greater than or equal to min and price less than or equal to colon max. Greater than or equal to colon min and greater less than or equal to colon max. Are you listening my statement, guys? Come on. Public object array. Get vaccines aggregate data by price range. Aggregate data by price range. Are you comfortable, guys? Come on. All right. Okay. Yeah, we can use between also. Your choice. Choice is yours. Between also you can use. Yeah, I'm trying to get multiple aggregate results, guys. What it is going to give? Object array. Zeroth element holds count star result. First element holds max result. For second element holds min result. Like this, it will hold multiple results. Okay. Now tell me here. Public object array. Fetch vaccine details. Fetch vaccine aggregate details. Okay. Public object array fetch vaccine aggregate details. Fetch vaccine aggregate details by price range. Price range. Yeah. Double min, double max. Yeah, same ditto, guys. Not a big issue. Go to implementation class, boss. Yeah, just call it. Nothing else. Return corona repo dot. Get vaccines data by price range. Min max. That's cool. Go to this place. Okay. Okay. Where class is missing? Where class is there now, my dear? Okay, guys. In class is different. In class, it for exact matching of multiple values. Okay. Now come here. Test one. Object array results. Object result array. Service dot. Come on, guys. Fetch vaccine aggregate detail by price range. 400 here, 600 here. Okay. Actually, dot zero to give the feeling of double value. Yes, boss. Now here, what is this? Okay. Vaccines count. Vaccines count. In that condition, what is vaccines count? Result of 0. Sys out. Tell me next one. Vaccines count. Okay. Max price. In that condition, max price. In this condition situation, max price. Please. Result of 1. Okay. Min price. Result of 2. Sys out. Next. Max price, min price. Next one. Average price. Result of 3. Okay. Sum price. Result of 4. Yes, max price is this, min price is this, average price sum. Anything else? Okay. First sum, then average. Are you sure? Okay, first sum, then average. Okay, not a problem. We'll change it. So here is what? Sum of prices. Average of price. Vaccines count of price range. Price range 400 to 600. Max price 400 to 600. In that range, price range. Max price of 400 to 600. Some price of 400 to 600. Average price of 400 to 600. Done. Card repo runner. Yeah, let's see. Array index out of bounds. Index 1 out of bounds of length 1. Oh, I think here also object pointing to object array, na? Yeah, same story. Here also object pointing to object array. No, I didn't. Same story, guys. First object. Yes, same story, guys. Multiple column, na? Right. Okay. Object pointing to object array. It is not directly giving object array, guys. It's my mistake. I know the fact, but still I have not done it. Okay. So we go for typecasting of object array, guys. Okay. Right. Object pointing to object array. Same story, guys. Because indirectly specific multiple column values only, na? Yes, boss. Now let's have a look, guys. Having this condition, 5 records are there. Count is 5. In that one, max is this price, min is this. Okay, sum of all the prices together this much. Average vaccine price is what? 484. Average vaccine price is what? 484. So again, it is object pointing to object array. Yes, it's right. So indirectly getting multiple specific column values of single record only, guys. I think you got it. So I have dealt with a single record, a single aggregate function. I have dealt with multiple aggregate function. Did you notice it was? Okay. Yes, guys. Example code. Code in repository. Code in repository interface. Code in repository interface. Code in repository interface. Yes, guys. Next one. Code in service interface. Code in service IMPL class. Code in runner class. code in runner class. Points to object array. Points to object array internally. So at the end, what is the story, guys? This is object or object pointing to array. This is object array. No. See, Harit, how to identify means based on the documentation. Based on the documentation. Okay. 5. Some max price. Some min price. Some sum price. Some average price. Okay. If single value means it returns what? Single object. Single wrapper object. Okay. When single value means a specific wrapper type will come. Specific property type object will come. When multiple values are there, you will get object pointing to object array. That's the one place where people confuses. Okay. Right, guys. So this is about aggregate functions. I think I have covered all permutations and combinations of aggregate functions, right? Okay. Varda Santosh, object array is an object. Arrays are objects in Java. So once it is object, it can be referred by, once it is object, it can be referred by java.lang.object class reference variable. I have given this statement, I think 4 times so far. Varda Santosh, again you are asking me same question. Core Java, first you have to accept arrays are objects in Java. Okay. Arrays are objects in Java and object class reference variable can refer any object. That's the reason we are going for typecasting. What's the problem in typecasting, boss? Okay. Shall we go for it now? Yes. Okay. Performing non-select operations using HQL oblique JPQL in @query methods. In @query methods. Okay. Insert HQL or JPQL is not supported. So use Session dot save method for it. Use session dot save method for it. Okay. For other non-select operations, and other non means what is there? Delete comma update is there. Update. Come on. No, DDL is not possible. DDL means you have to think about going for native SQL. I think few days back only I have given DDL operation PL SQL programming is not possible by using HQL or JPQL, right? For other non-operation, non-select operation, delete comma update, we need to place @query @query plus @modifying annotation. Modifying annotation. This is important, guys. Then only it will treat that one as a non-select query. This modifying annotation is very, very important, boss. To indicate the given HQL, or JPQL query is non-select SQL query. Non-select HQL or JPQL query. Understanding my statement? Now listen. If you are not taking separate service class, are you understanding my statement? If you are not taking separate service class, if you are not taking separate service class, if you are not taking separate service class, then we need to place @transactional on the top of a repository interface or on the top of our query methods. @query plus non-modifying modifying methods. Modifying methods. Otherwise not required. Yeah, if you are taking separate service class, guys, not required. Right now I'm taking separate service class. Now tell me, transactional is mandatory or optional? Transactional is optional or mandatory? Optional. Got it? Otherwise optional. Otherwise optional. Okay. Placing or not placing is your choice, guys. Not mandatory to place it. Not mandatory to places. Okay, now tell me why they have not given insert query. Why they have not given for insert query? Come on. Why they have not given insert query? Insert query cannot deal with generators, whereas save method can deal with generators, right? And generally we work with the generator to generate the identity value dynamically. So that's the reason they have not given support for generators. Got it? They have not given any support for generators, guys. Is that clear, my dears? Okay. Right. I'll take one small example today. Tomorrow we'll see more example. Okay. What is this? Non-select operations. Non-select operations. Okay. Now at the rate service internally take care of at the rate transactional, guys. Okay. At the rate service internally take care of at the rate this one. So they cannot say these are DML. DML means including insert. Right now insert is not happening. Okay. You may say DML also. Your choice. DML operations. DML operations. Now tell me here what is this? Public int. Array, you will get a numeric value na, indicating number of records that are affected. Come on, guys. Okay, public int. Okay. Update price by country. Update price by country. Come on, guys. Update price by country. Double new price. Double new price. Come on, guys. Okay, string country. String country. First of all, at the rate modifying to tell that it is a non-select one. Next, at the rate query. At the rate query. Tell me. Update. Update corona vaccine. Set. Update corona vaccine set. Tell me. Set price is equal to. Price is equal to. Here I am taking named parameter new price. Both are matching. Come on. New price. Okay. And here I will take one more thing, v country. Where country is equal to vaccine country. Array method parameter, named parameter I am trying to match. Okay. Corona. Corona vaccine set price is equal to new price. This at the rate modifying is compulsory, guys. At the rate modifying is compulsory. Okay. Yes, Raja. At the rate modifying is compulsory. Yes, boss. Now next lesson. Int. Int. Okay. Modify vaccine price by country. By country. Double price, new price, string country. Okay, string country. Okay, right. Now listen, someone is asking me, sir, named parameter name and property name is same, what happens? Nothing should happen, guys. Why? Because it is identified with the colon symbol. It is to avoid confusion from you people. I have taken country is equal to colon country. Let me take like that. Fine. What happens? We'll see. Okay. No ambiguity because colon is there to differentiate. Okay. No ambiguity should be there because colon is there to differentiate as per my knowledge. Okay. Now listen. Corona repo dot update price by country. Fine. Next repo. Comment all this stuff. This one. Non-select operations. What is this non-select? I have not written any at the rate transactional. Did you notice it? Non-select operations. Yes. Okay. Int count is equal to service dot. Okay. Price. Okay. Price I'm changing to 800 dot wo. Countries Russia. Country is Russia. Number of records updated. Number of records updated. Plus count. Number of records updated is plus count. Let's see, guys. Transactional required executing update delete query. But we have a service class. When we have a service class, writing at the rate transactional is optional. When we have a service class, separate service class, we have a separate service class here or not? Okay, we will see that one why it is asking for transactional. Okay, maybe at the rate transactional. Okay, maybe something we have to update in the properties file, it seems. We will see later. Number of records that are updated is 2. Come on, maybe version issue or maybe something we have to do in properties file. Okay, number of records that are updated are what, guys? 2. Are you observing this, boss? Number of records that are updated are what? 2, guys. Okay. See, guys, refresh. So 2 records are got 800 price. Did you notice that, boss? Yes, we will discuss more on non-select operation in tomorrow's session. I hope you benefited with this, guys. Are you understanding one by one? One by one. Are you understanding? Okay, right. Fine. See, I'm trying to cover subject in all permutation and combination. Single row in different combination, bulk row, aggregate company in multiple comparison. Right. Tomorrow we have a class, guys. Okay. We have a class. Please. I'll commit the code. Thank you. We'll meet